Welcome to Culture Boost, the place where you get simple answers to your big questions and where curiosity leads the way. Let's get started. All right, let's talk about the American dollar. You see it in films, you hear about it in songs, but how much do you know about the most famous currency on the planet? And first off, the dollar wasn't always king. In fact, back in the early days of the USA, people actually used Spanish coins. That's right, pieces of 8, straight out of pirate stories, were legal tender. It wasn't until 1792 that the dollar officially became America's currency. But here's a weird one. Ever noticed that dollars are all the same size? Whether it's a 1 or 100, they fit perfectly in your wallet. That's deliberate. Compare that to British notes, which get bigger with value. Makes you wonder, right? You might think dollars are made from paper, but they're actually made from a blend of 75% cotton and 25% linen. That's the same stuff used for fancy shirts. This makes them last longer and gives them that crisp, unique feel. So if you've ever put a dollar bill through the wash and it survived, now you know why. Here's another mind blower. There are more than $1.6 trillion in circulation, but most of those dollars don't live in the USA at all. In fact, the majority are used overseas as a backup currency in places where the local money isn't trusted. The dollar is basically the world's safety net. Now let's talk about symbolism. Ever spotted that pyramid with the eye on the back of a dollar bill? That's the eye of Providence, a symbol meant to show that the nation is watched over. And the Latin phrase underneath, Novus Ordo Seclorum, that means a new order of the ages. Dramatic, isn't it? Oh, and those serial numbers and tiny details, they're not just for decoration. They help fight counterfeiting, which, by the way, is a seriously old problem. Back in the 1800s, up to a third of all US money was fake. Today, the government uses everything from color-shifting ink to hidden watermarks to keep the notes legit. And finally, did you know the dollar has its own nickname? It's often called a buck. That comes from colonial times when deerskins or bucks were traded as currency on the frontier. So, next time you hear someone say $5, you can picture a stack of deerskins instead of cash. That's just a taste of the secrets hiding in your pocket. Who knew the dollar had such a wild history? Thanks for watching Culture Boost. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and see you next time.